Everything The Secret ever taught you about manifesting is missing one piece. And that missing piece is the exact reason you're still waiting. There was one ordinary woman. No special training, no guru, no morning ritual of vision boards. She never made a vision board. She never repeated affirmations for hours. And still, she won over 100 times in a single year. Contests, cash, opportunities that should never have landed in her lap. If you've ever hoped for a lucky break and got nothing back, stay until the final minute. This one's for you, because by the end, you'll know the exact rule she broke, the one no guru ever teaches. That turned her ordinary into someone who couldn't stop winning. The first win. Picture an ordinary woman, no different from you. Same bills, same doubts, same nights scrolling for a sign that things could change, then one entry into a random giveaway. She wins a trip she never expected. Coincidence? Maybe. But then it happens again, and again, not once, not twice. Over 100 times in 12 months. Ask yourself, how many contests have you entered and lost? How many opportunities did you apply for and never hear back? She played the same game everyone else plays, except something in how she showed up was different. Not louder hope, not bigger dreams, something quieter and far more dangerous to the way most people think about manifesting. And it starts with the one thing every secret-obsessed guru forgot to mention. The secret's rule. But here's where it gets strange. Because everything she skipped is exactly what an entire industry swears you need. The secret's core rule is simple: ask, believe, receive. Visualize your outcome. Feel gratitude before the result even arrives. Match your vibration to what you want. Millions have followed this exact formula. Vision boards on bedroom walls. Gratitude journals every morning. Affirmations repeated in mirrors. And for most people, nothing changes. Not because the idea is wrong, but because hoping for something and believing you already have it are two completely different mental states. If any of this sounds familiar, hit like and subscribe before we break this down completely, because what she did instead flips the entire formula on its head. Breaking Rule 1. What she did next sounds almost too simple to work, but stay with me. She never sat and visualized winning. She never waited to feel gratitude first. Instead, she applied, entered, and showed up as if the win were already decided, before any evidence existed. As philosopher William James put it, act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. She wasn't hoping to win. She was behaving like someone who already had. That's not a mood, that's not vibration. That's identity. And identity, unlike hope, doesn't need convincing. It just acts. And once you understand why that distinction rewires your brain's filter for opportunity, you'll never enter another contest, interview, or opportunity the same way again. The certainty effect. This isn't woo-woo. Neuroscience actually backs it up. Your brain has a filter called the reticular activating system. It decides what information reaches your conscious awareness out of millions of signals every second. Believe you're a winner, and your brain starts flagging winning opportunities you'd normally scroll right past. Psychologist Albert Bandura called this self-efficacy. The belief in your own capability directly predicts real-world performance, independent of actual skill, not confidence as a feeling, confidence as a filter. Every contest she entered, she wasn't hoping the odds would favor her. She expected the outcome, applied instantly, and moved on without a second thought. No anxious checking, no refreshing her inbox. And expecting instead of hoping changed everything. About which doors opened for her and which ones stayed closed for everyone else. Wins in plain sight. You've actually seen this pattern before, you just never named it. Think about the friend who always finds the parking spot, always gets the upgrade, always seems to land the callback. It's not luck stacking in their favor, it's expectation shaping behavior. Before the outcome even happens, she applied that same pattern everywhere, not just contests. Job openings she wasn't fully qualified for, discounts she asked for without flinching, rooms she walked into like she belonged there. Each small win reinforced the next because certainty compounds exactly like fear does. Most people spiral downward after one rejection. She spiraled upward after one win, and then another and another, until the wins stopped feeling like exceptions and started feeling like her new normal. The contradiction. Here's the part that breaks everything you were taught. The secret insists you must feel the emotion of already having it before it arrives. Gratitude first, results second. She did the opposite. No forced gratitude, no manufactured feeling. She acted, then let the feeling catch up after the win, not before it. That sounds backwards. If manifestation requires feeling it first, how did skipping that step produce more results, not fewer? The answer isn't mystical. It's behavioral. Feelings you fake rarely change your actions. But actions taken with certainty rewire the feeling naturally. Through evidence, not imagination. She wasn't manifesting a feeling, she was manifesting a track record, and a track record of wins is exactly what convinced her brain, and everyone watching her, that this was simply who she was now. Identity over hope. This is the one shift that changes everything else you just heard. Behavioral researchers have long shown that identity-based change outlasts goal-based change. You don't win because you want to win. You win because winning is simply consistent with who you believe you are. Identity isn't a mood you visualize for 10 minutes each morning. It's the quiet assumption running underneath every choice you make all day. She didn't ask the universe for opportunities. She behaved like someone opportunities already belonged to. And every application, every entry, every bold ask was just evidence supporting a decision she'd already made about herself. That's the rule The Secret never spells out clearly enough. Change the identity and the results follow. Without effort, without waiting, without hoping. The 100 wins. By now, you're probably wondering just how far this actually went. Further than you think. 1. Cash prizes from small local giveaways. 2. A fully paid trip she never applied twice for. 3. A job offer from a single confident email. 4. Discounts and upgrades she simply expected. Over 100 separate wins in 1 year. Documented, dated, impossible to explain away as coincidence. Statisticians would call that an outlier. She called it Tuesday. And here's what should unsettle you. None of it required more effort than what you're already doing. It required a different assumption running underneath, the exact same actions. Which raises an uncomfortable question. If the actions were this ordinary, what was actually producing all these extraordinary results? The rule she broke. Here it is, the one rule she broke on purpose every single time. The Secret teaches you to want, then wait for permission from the universe to receive. She skipped the waiting entirely. She never asked to be chosen. She acted as though she already had been. Before any proof, before any sign, before any feeling of readiness arrived. That's the rule. Certainty over hope, identity over wish, action over waiting. Hope keeps you checking your phone for a yes. Certainty has you moving before the yes ever comes. That single reversal is why an ordinary woman with no special resources outwon people chasing the exact same opportunities with twice her effort. Manifestation was never about asking the universe for permission. It was about deciding first and letting the universe catch up to a decision she'd already made. Do you think this is identity mastery or just reckless luck? Comment identity or luck, and if you know someone still waiting on hope to catch up with them. Share this now with as many people as you possibly can, because certainty is the only signal the universe actually responds to. Her new normal. So what happened after year one? This part surprised even her. The wins didn't stop, they just stopped being remarkable. What once felt like impossible luck became simply expected, background noise in an otherwise normal life. She still pays bills. She still has ordinary days. The only thing that changed permanently was the assumption running quietly underneath every choice she makes. That's the part most manifestation content leaves out. The goal was never 100 wins. The goal was becoming the kind of person for whom winning was unremarkable. And that shift is available to anyone willing to stop waiting for permission and start acting like the decision has already been made. So here's the truth The Secret left out. Manifestation was never about vibration, gratitude journals, or waiting for feeling to arrive. It was about deciding who you are before the evidence shows up, and letting your actions catch up to that decision. As Henry Ford once put it, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. She didn't get lucky 100 times. She simply stopped asking for permission to win. If you made it this far, comment certainty over hope to prove you're ready to stop waiting. Decide first, evidence follows. Your mind is either programmed for wealth or poverty. Now you know how to reprogram it. If this exposed something in you, hit like and subscribe. There's more to uncover.